So, what's been going on with the movement? What are your impressions of this?
It's changing constantly. This is definitely a work in progress. I mean, I'm here because I'm interested in the process.
Yeah.
I think that this in and of itself is a valuable thing because we haven't seen this before. I
Just
mean,
people talking and agitating.
Yeah, and you know the fact that the process is excruciating and difficult and rewards patience and rewards listening to other people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm mostly just here to watch.
What are your major concerns about like the movement? Like, do you have any issues that you're passionate about, or you just want to see things happen?
Do you mean the larger agenda of the movement, or about how it's playing out here in LA, or
Specifically with here in LA.
I think that the fact that City Hall's been incredibly hospitable to us so far has been a tremendous blessing, and I think it's affording space for people to talk that they wouldn't otherwise have if they were having a hard time with people who are in charge of the space. That's amazing and great. I think, unfortunately, that the way the committee process is set up and the way the actual decision-making goes favors people who have the time to put in at the meetings every single day, which is an inherently favors privileged people with a lot of time on their hands, which means a lot of people who don't tend to get kind of dissatisfied, which is what's going on over here right now. So I think the process could definitely use some work. I'm optimistic that we can figure it out.
Okay, that's good news. So, to summarize, it feels like you're saying the power belongs to the people who are able to stay here the most.
Well, but it's not any kind of sinister thing. I mean, it's just sort of how it shakes out.
Right. So I would figure people who have jobs and actual things, like, it's going to be harder for them to get their opinions in too, right?
Sure, and that's something we're working on. It's ongoing.
Okay. Wow, okay. Well, that's all I have to say. So you can say whatever you want.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Dax Parsons.
Dax Parsons, hi.
I'm currently here for the movement.
All right.
I truly and honestly believe that we can make an impact on this nation with what we're doing now. We have accomplished in 2 weeks what Vietnam cannot accomplish in the entire war period. Okay? That's big fucking news. Rad to the core, dude. That's my interview.
Okay.
Pretty much a General Assembly is just all of us who are here occupying this place.
Yeah.
Like, for all of us to come together and make points as far as how we're gonna accomplish this movement.
Okay.
So generally the GAs are for unity as far as like approaching the situation.
Have you guys agreed on anything like really concrete?
Not really. It's a bunch of bullshit, as you can hear.
What's like the main
just
thing?
pay attention, man. You'll see what I'm talking about.
I think
It's pretty sad.
the reason why
Much
people
like a school board meeting.
Yes.
we need
action.
I think what people what they're upset about is that the GA, there is some structure. There are some things that the GA wants to discuss for that day. We have an agenda that's written out, and in this community, in this atmosphere right now, what the people don't want right now is structure and being told what to do. So there's some opposition, and people want certain things to get done, and some people are going, well, we don't want the structure, and we have opposing groups. And I think it's just a real big misunderstanding, a real big miscommunication.
From your experience, like, where would you like the movement to go? Into a more structured perspective, or a more, anarchic? Personally, from your experience. Can't be easy,
No, I can't really answer it. I mean,
Okay.
of course I want to be like, oh, a little bit of both, I do believe that, if there's a bit of a structure and agenda that we want to talk about and discuss and add to, then, we're making time for that, and people can come or they cannot come, and that's totally fine. And like, even with City Council here in Los Angeles, if you want to be in the know and understand what's going on in your community and have a voice on what's going on within the community, it's a great idea to show up and figure out what's going on. But then again, what do I know? This is this group. This is what they want, and there's what I want.
Okay.
So maybe, hopefully, there'll be a peaceful resolution. I don't know.